Hi guys, ako nga pala si Kyle Mabula from Betsy Pet to STEM. So, papakita ko sa inyo kung paano gumagana yung ating experiment 10 na entitled na Multivibrators and SR Flip-Flops. So, ang ating first circuit is this one na gagawin natin. Simulate ko using logism. So, first one is kailangan po natin ng babayin po natin siya ng dalawang input, then 4 na NAND gate para sa ating ayun po. So bali tapos 4 na output, ayan po. Yan, to. Ito po yan. Then, ayan po, ganyan. Ito po yung ating para sa ating first circuit na isa-simulate. Sorry. So, I forgot to put this one. So, ito na po yung ating simulate for ating first circuit. So, bakit natin kung paano gumagana yung truth table. So, first one is D1 is naka-0 siya. So, yan. Ano siya. So, first one is mag-0, 0 is 0, 0 is equals to in 1 and in 2 is 0. Then the in 3 is already 1. Then the in 4 is 0. Then, kapag ginawa natin yung D1 sa D1 is 0, then the D2 is 1. Then, the output will be in 1 is 0, then the in 2 is 1. Then the in 3 is 0, then the in 4 is 1. Then next is next one is this one is 1, then the D2 is 0, then the in 1 is 1, then the in 2 will be 0, then the in 3 will be 1, then the in 4 will be 0. Then if we open the D1 and D2, then the output will be the in 1 and in 2 will be 1, then the output of in 3 and 4 will be also 1. So that's for all for our first circuit number 2. Circuit number 2. Okay. So for that is we need to switch, 3 switch. then for NAND gates, and LEDs. So let's start for the wiring. So this one is going to connect this one in this one. So this is the circuit for the circuit number 2 and in the experiment 10. So next one is will be we need to open we need to see if the truth table is if that circuit is the 0 1, then the in 1 will be 0, then the in 2 will be 1, then the in 3 will be 1. Next one is the 1 0, then the input will be in 1 will be 1, then the in 2 will be 0, then the in 3 will be 1. Next one is the both of them is 1, then the output will be in 1 and 2 will be 1, then the in 3 will be 1. So for the next one is 0 will be 0 0 1, then the output will be in 4 in 3 will be 0, output will be 0, then the in 4 will be 1. Next one is the if 1 1 0, then the in 3 will be 1, then the in 4 will be 0. Next one if both of them is will be 1, then the both of them the in 1 in 3 and in 4 will be 1. So that's for all for the circuit number 2 truth table. So I hope you learned something from me. So thank you for listening for my experiment. So again, I'm Kyle Mabuna from Betsy Pet to STEM. So